Hey everyone, welcome back to Senses. I'm gonna be there. We're in year 5, week 13. Here's Tampa. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds like I do. No. I'm gonna be doing a palette for eBay. That's right. So off shop Goodwill.com is like Goodwill's online auction site. And some Goodwills, what they do is sell directly on eBay. And like the benefits charity loan, like list everything, pretty much list everything as like a auction starting like $9.99. Plus they charge the buyer shipping, and then and if they have a return policy, they make the buyer pay for the return label. And I've seen, but then a lot of Goodwills, what they do is they sell on like shop. If they don't sell on eBay, Goodwill, a lot of Goodwills do. Some Goodwills have like not a lot of feedback. Some Goodwills have a good amount of feedback. A ton of feedback, stuff like that. But what a lot of these Goodwills do is they sell on shop. Most Goodwills. I don't know if every like local Goodwill sells on on like shop Goodwill, like the really small like local Goodwill. I have like a local Goodwill near me, like 20 miles, like half hour away from me. I don't think they sell like shop Goodwill or eBay. Maybe like a little bigger Goodwill might sell like shop Goodwill and eBay, like the headquarters in that area for Goodwill might. And it's just pretty much, and then it's pretty much just like auction on the start. They put it like a price. They put a starting price, or it's 1 penny, or it's $100, and then they estimate shipping to your address, and then some do a handling charge, for like boxes and tape and packing material, and some do not, and then for like time. So yeah, factor that in the shipping, but it does tell you that in the shipping hook thing, and then tax. And you can get some good deals on there. Like I've seen some stuff over at market price, and some stuff I've actually seen like good deals on. Like for example, I bought a lot of activity trackers on Shop Goodwill. And if you don't know what activity trackers are like Fitbits and like smartwatches and stuff like that. Like smartwatches, like Fitbits, it's like an Apple Watch, not like an Apple Watch, but it'd be like the more like it'd be like a Fitbit where it tracks like heart rate, like your fitness level, pretty much. And then track your fitness level like a Fitbit. And it did say there was some Fitbit. I think it said there was an Apple on there too, like an Apple Watch, I believe, as well. I honestly no, it said Fitbit. And like, you could see in the photos though, like in the back, there's a bunch that didn't have the original box, and then there's a few in the back that had the original box with it. So I'm thinking those are gonna be the ones that like the higher dollar amount items. And then you get like a bunch of like thrown in like $10, $15 items, but that's where you make your money, you know. They only sell the one. They only are gonna show you the ones that like, like draw people to a lot. Like, and they're like, it could be like brand new in box, or the ones that are like used but have like the original box, you know. more people are gonna be driven into them because of the fact that they could possibly bring a new box, or use but have like the original box, have like complete, and that's what I was drawn to. Drawn to those. Drawn to them. But yeah, that's what I was drawn to. I was drawn to like stuff that was in the original box. Could be complete, could not be complete. Honestly, these auctions, you never know if it's like complete or not complete. Like, they don't take very good photos, like these auction places. Well, won't like my local like auction houses. Like, they'll just take like a few pictures of what's on top, and you kind of have to base like the book lot to them. Then basing like the book lots to them buying off like the first few books on top. There's a few good books. They're like $10, $15, $20 books, and then I get a few, and then I know I can make my money back on if it goes cheap enough, and then the rest of the stuff is just pure profit. I'm happy, So, and then sometimes you find hidden gems that you don't even show in like the photos. And this like TV check out. Oh, might be a flop because there's a bunch that are with the original boxes, and then there's like a bunch of like what type of accessories. There's a bunch of Fitbit accessories, like Fitbit and like smart like activity tracker accessories. And then there's some that don't have like the original box. It might be like the little watch part, only like the screen part only. There might be some that have like bands only. But I might be able to like lob up like a lot of activity tracker bands, or like a lot of like activity trackers for parts, or a lot of like Fitbits for parts if I don't know, like, or sell a Fitbit per part, or different type if there are different types of Fitbits but they're not worth a lot, as is parts only. Might be able to bundle to make a decent profit. If they don't really sell for parts, they make a bundle for parts. Maybe they'll sell better in the bundle for parts. Put the ones that maybe sell decent, or but it sells are the ones. And if there isn't a ton, if there's a ton, the ones that sell decent for parts, then I might just throw in a couple that make. And I might just probably throw in a couple that sell well, but they're like lower value, and throw in some like ones that don't really sell. Just put them in like a lot, and then they'll get the sale maybe. You know what I mean? I've done that before with stuff like lots before. Like, for example, I'll sell stuff that everything individually sells well, and then everything that I list individually sells well. But then if I throw in a lot, this is stuff that doesn't sell well. This is stuff that doesn't sell well, like individually, or doesn't really sold. Doesn't really sold cups on. Guess what? Throw it in a lot, and like for example, like puzzles. Like, I throw puzzles in that don't really have a good sales history individually, but in like a big grouping, in like a big grouping, they'll sell pretty well in a big grouping, but individually, you might be lucky to get a few bucks a puzzle. You might be lucky to sell it. You know what I mean? So you're better off just putting in a group, maybe charging like, say, $4, $5, $6 a puzzle, plus shipping, say. Whatever the market price is going for, say the market price is going for, say, $1.99, and you have, say, 10 in a lot. Guess what? Well, you can charge them $9.99 plus shipping. Save the chart. See? And boom. You moved that lot up and you sold it faster. Moved out quicker, sold it faster. And I still got a fairly decent market price in a lot. So I thought I might have to a lot of today checkers. I don't sell, just used. They work, I sell them in a lot. If they don't work, sell them for parts and a lot. I just have to do that. But and then I bought a CD lot. The CD lot that I bought, there's 2 good CDs in the lot. One has it's worth about. There's 2 that are worth about $20 a piece on top, but they haven't shipped it yet. The CD lot. There's a bunch of them that are it's probably similar artists and stuff like that. So if they're similar artists or similar genre, I just put a genre lot or a artist lot, some artist lots together, and charge so much per charge so much for shipping. A lot. I will. You know what I mean? I'm gonna charge so much for shipping a lot. I will. No, that's really what I'm gonna be doing, honestly. Charge so much for shipping. Lots or if they don't sell well individually, then I'm gonna lot on. If they sell individually decently, then I can make more money selling them in individually, because individually is the best way to sell something, because you're gonna make more money. But if it's super slow seller, or you can't really find any sold comps on eBay, and then I use Terapeak because it's free with. Used to be with eBay store subscription, you had to get the basic store subscription or higher to get Terapeak, but now you don't need the basic store subscription. You can use any level, any eBay account. You can use Terapeak, but I use Terapeak, and then seeing that the sold comps are pretty low on Terapeak, or there's not many. If they're pretty low on Terapeak for sold comps, maybe 10 to 20 of. There's not many on there. I might still list it if it's pretty low, and if there's none listed on eBay. If there's a bunch listed, I'll have Terapeak sold comps, and I'll just list it on, and I'll just put a lot. If there's none listed, there's still a decent amount of sold. There's still a few sold comps on them. I know about that. For example, if there's the 1919 list, there's one out of something there's none listed on eBay, but there was a few listed on. There's a few that sold on Terapeak from $8 to $10, $12. $8 to about $10. And there was one that sold some for about $3 for $14.99 with a piece. But I got 14 of them. I sold mine for $11.20 per share. Okay. But anyway, same buyer, 2 the same buyer. I got 2 different types. But just you know what I mean? I'm just care. That's something to do that if it's oh my gosh. There's and I know people don't want that. There's a decent amount of sold comps. There's no sold comps in there, but they're not really. But I praise it there's sold comps. But there's none. Or really one listed. And there's some Terapeak sold comps. Other than I might list individually. There's a good decent amount of Terapeak sold comps. There's none one listed maybe. But the 1919 book had a good 10 to 15 decent sold comps. And that was kind of more rare, but a few decent sold, probably at least 10 to 20 sold comps. I'd say probably around there. So like last year or so. And then oh my god, and then what else was it? And then but what I was just gonna say was if there's like maybe like no soul comp, or I should say none listed, or maybe say one listed, something like that. And there's still a decent amount of like sold comps on like Turpeak or on the regular eBay. I'm gonna list it. If there is if on you know, then say there's like hardly any soul comps on Turpeak, or there's like a bunch less than like hardly any soul comps, I'm not gonna list it individually. Like say there's like a bunch less than there's only like 10 sold comps, I might list it I'll probably just listed a lot of like, and like these activity trackers, I'm just gonna list them and look them all up individually. If it doesn't meet the criteria, like there's not enough sold, like there's a ton listed but like hardly any sold comps, or there's a few sold comps in Turpeak, but they're not like, there's like a bunch listed in eBay too. There's like a bunch listed, like not a lot of solds. I'll probably just go on a lot, or like if I don't know the brand of it, if I can't find like the brand of it, I don't know like the brand name of it, it's just like unbranded, I'll probably just throw in a lot. In a lot. As well. And basically all the ones I'm gonna throw in a lot is like if I can't find the brand, or if there's not a lot of, there's a bunch listed, not a lot of sold comps on there, on that one. And then the one, or if it's like an unbranded item, probably just throw it in a lot. I'm just gonna throw in a lot too if it's unbranded. If I can't find the brand name, I'll just probably throw in a lot, because I can't look up the sold comps on it. And then what I'm gonna be listing and then I'm gonna be listing on Turpeak. And I'm gonna be lining up ones like that don't have like a bunch of sold comp, like a ton listed, not a lot of sold comps. Or I'm gonna be lining up the ones that have like not a lot of sold comps but a ton listed. Or the ones I can't find like the brand name of, or say like, that'll be just in like a generic lot. Ones that'll be in like, I'll probably line them up by like brand, like a lot of like Fitbits or parts. To say that it's all for parts, or not worth not worth hardly anything. Probably just lie them up. Say a lot of Fitbits for a lot of Fitbits for parts, or I don't know how I guess. Or if I have like a few Fitbits and like a few unbranded ones, maybe say a lot of activity trackers for parts. Fitbit, Fitbit, unknown brand. Fitbit and other brands. See, I just say. I'll be honest, like say like I don't know like what brand I'm gonna be, like what brand of, like what brands like all of the activity trackers are. Or be honest, or say like there's a lot of accessories, so I just a lot of like activity tracker accessories. I don't know if I can't, or something like that. I might just have to, but we'll see. But we'll see. But but we'll see. So it's gonna be just me listing individually if I can. If I have to line them up, like there's not sold comps and there's ton listed or stuff like that, or there's like no solds on that thing, or you can't buy like a brand or something like that, or they're not worth it. They're not an extra listing, like not worth it. I should probably line up that way too. So yeah, so take care of it.